Okay. It may not look like it today, but I'm actually co-presenting with Kelly Lynham, who is the Deputy Principal Student Wellbeing at Korowa Anglican Girls' School. She's coming. She'll just be here in a second. So we're supposed to do this Petra Kucha thing, which is 20 slides in 20 seconds. We're going to do our best, but I don't know, Kelly tends to talk a little bit, and I found it hard to get her to go for 20 seconds, or talk for just 20 seconds at a time. To be fair, I didn't actually tell her that she only had 20 seconds to talk each time. I just went and made a video with her. Oh, whoops. I went and made a video with her and then tried to cut it into 20-second blocks, which didn't work. So sometimes we're going to go a bit slower, sometimes we're going to go a bit faster, but I'll try to keep her on track. So what we're going to talk to you today about is about engaging parents using Schoolbox. And Callie wanted to start this one off and talk about why Korowa planned to engage, how and why Korowa planned to engage their parents in their school community.
So when I arrived at Korowa in January of 2015, we were in the second year of a 3-year strategic plan, and one of the key elements of that strategic plan is engaging the community. And before I arrived, the decision had been made to implement Connect as the primary way in which we could engage our community. And through my work on the executive team, I had the opportunity to lead the development phase or the implementation phase of the parent pages.
And Callie, that is way over 20 seconds. So we need to stick to time. Alan said only 20 seconds per slide, so we're going to just move on. So a couple of months ago, Korowa frantically phoned up James and they said, James, we need help. We need these parent pages that's part of our strategic plan, but we need them by next term. And so James said, no worries, I'll just give you Anna. And so this whole concept of Schoolbox consulting was born. So what happened is I started off by going out to Korowa, having a chat to them about what it is that they wanted. They sort of mentioned that this idea of engaging their parents and starting with that. And so we sort of scoped out what it was that they actually wanted. Then what I did is I went around and looked for inspiration. And I looked at a lot of our really fantastic Schoolbox schools that are really doing great things with engaging parents. And so I looked around for some inspiration and worked with Callie and some other people at Korowa to really scope out what that looked like. And here's what Callie wanted to say about that. Well, she was pretty impressed about it. She really liked it. She thought, I don't know, I'd let her speak for herself, but she doesn't want to. But what she had to say was that it was really cool working with Schoolbox, and she loved working with, there was this girl, I don't know, her name was Anna, I think, at Schoolbox, and she was really fun, and she loved doing that. So yeah, thanks, Kelly. Thanks. So what did we do? What was it, that we actually did? We had all these meetings and we had all these discussions, but what was it that they wanted? Kelly wanted to talk to you about that one, and hopefully she hasn't made herself private here.
So in the junior school, we wished for our parents to engage with the learning of their daughters as well as engage with what was happening across the broader parts of the school. And then in the senior and the middle schools, we were hoping primarily to use Schoolbox as a way in which to communicate with our parents around the happenings of the school. We made the decision to develop junior school, middle school and senior school pages, which are open to all parents across the school. And these are the places where we share what's happening in each part of the school.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. So I'm going to show you a little bit through their system. And so this is their main parent pages area. They've got pages for all of their campuses. They've got school photos. They've got links to their canteen, links to all their things. One area which they established, which was really cool, was a help desk for parents. So they had, I can see heaps of people taking photos, that's cool. So they established these, this help area for parents. They had links through to their synergetic parent portal. They also had underneath the knowledge directory, which was really cool, and this is all of their sort of policies and procedures, all written alphabetically and categorized under these cool tiles. They even opened it up to their parents and friends committees. So they made a link there, KPA, and what that did was sort of took them off to a parents and friends area, which gave them all of the different, the various different parents and friends groups, and allowed people to join up and get involved through, they call it Connect. So they made these campus pages. This one's the junior school page. I really like this one. I also had a little bit of help from Matt, where is he, over here, who helped make these look great as well. So basically they had different things on their different campus pages which were relevant to those campuses. You can see there that they've got a message from the head of the junior school. They've got tiles there that take them to the different class pages. And the other thing which they developed was these parent communication pages, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a moment. Okay, so this is the senior school page. It's a bit long, so I decided to do it in a video. But you can see up the top there, they've got the links to parent communication pages. They've got heaps of photos about what's happening in the senior school. They've got a news component, which their head of secondary posts to quite often. They've also got their key contacts as tiles. They're clickable and takes you to give profile information about them, as well as having important files and things. So parents can just come here to access all of that information they need. The one thing that you would have noticed was that the difference between the senior school pages and the junior school pages was that difference of not having links to class pages at a senior school, because they didn't feel that that was appropriate. So just, you know, differentiating and making it specific to those different areas of the school. Okay, so now Callie, I'm going to pass it over to Callie because I feel like I've been speaking a fair bit. And she wants to chat to you about the specific year level communication pages that they made.
But then we also made the decision to develop year level specific pages, which are grouped pages. And these pages allow us to communicate directly with the parents in each year level.
So she didn't have much to say about that. Thanks, Callie. You kept that one short. All right, so behind the scenes, how did it look? What was happening there? Oh, I went to... Whoop. Why is it?
Well, that's where you're at now.
All right, cool. So we made... in the behind the scenes, what we did was we made these campus pages, which were free, just pages. They weren't grouped at all. Then what they did was the year level specific communication pages, they were all grouped. And so what they did was they manually loaded the parents in. Then they worked with our buddy Sam, who wrote a sync script to link that up so that they didn't have to go through that manual process every year. The other cool thing that they did was they set up an email digest, which goes out of a Friday night at 3 o'clock, so that parents have the weekend to read about what's been happening at the school and what's going to be happening. Callie did want to just have one quick chat about the future of Connect in their school, which I'll just let her do to finish us up.
It's our ideal that we will slow down or cease using all other forms of communication and communicate directly with our parents via Schoolbox. The email digest gives parents the signal that there's something that they need to look at that's specific to their daughter's year level, and we're finding this to be a productive way of communicating so far. As we become more competent and confident in our use of Connect, we have the intention to open our parent pages, or some of our parent pages, to prospective parents who have enrolled their daughters in future years, so that they can have the opportunity to look beyond our website and to see the daily happenings of the school and begin to develop their connection to our school and their excitement for their daughter as they prepare for her arrival.
So to sum up, Schoolbox now offers Schoolbox Consulting, and so if you want to ask, I know that we've already got one school that's signed up. What we can do is we can work with you and help you produce those pages or produce them for you. Thanks.
Thanks, Anna.